Hey everybody, this is DayTraderRockStar, and this is a market radar for Tuesday and Wednesday, December 8th and 9th. And we're going to start off by just going back and remembering what happened last week. Wednesday and Thursday was really the big days, and we had some. I guess we had an indication that this might have got started with the ECB coming out with their extended stimulus, but maybe it wasn't enough, and there was chatter in the market that maybe what Draghi released was not less than what the market expected, and the market got some selling, and we got a follow-through day, and things look pretty weak on that. And we're going to go back here and take a look at that 60-minute time frame, and you can see the 60-minute got oversold that first day. That was Wednesday, and we started getting oversold here, and then it wasn't looking that bad. We said, all right, that 60-minute time frame is oversold. We could get a bounce here. But the big warning signal was the daily, and we know what we pay attention to the daily stochastics up here, and we got into an overbought level. So we had this combination of that daily overbought, and we had that 60-minute time frame overbought. So this is both of this. This is right up here. This is where this all started. So there was a great probability of getting a pullback, and we always pay attention to the 60 daily on the upside and the buy side. It's just important to pay attention to it on the sell side, even though the market is and has been pretty strong, or maybe even want to call it resilient, in the face of everything that's been going on over the last couple of months. The market here still not that far off the highs at that point. We're shooting about 30 to 40 points off of all-time highs on the S&P last week, and then we had that 60 daily turnover, and then we actually see this nice pullback, and then we had that follow-through day kind of flushed us out. And it sometimes takes a couple days on the 60-minute time frame. An interesting pattern is this happened before. It happened before back here in November. We had a nice, pretty steep sell-off. It probably lasted about 3 days, very similar to that one sell-off we had here. And again, we got oversold on the 60. We got a little follow-through, and then we actually got a nice initial bounce back up here. And at that point, you see this line here? Really an established line. 1, 2, 3, 4 pivots. And then we have... At this point, we don't have a pivot here, so when this starts to get the bounce, we put this pivot in right away. So it gives us that 1, 2, 3 channel. And from that 1, 2, 3 channel, we could, measure off the bottom channel, but we also have an established channel up here. And as you can see, we bounced back up here, and we came right up to that trend line and pulled back slightly, and then broke out. And then we started forming this new channel. Same situation. Pretty steep sell-off for a couple days. 60-minute time frame got extended, oversold, and we got a nice rally. And this was an impressive rally on Friday. Very impressive. I mean, it was great across the board. I was actually saved because at this point, the day before, on Thursday, I started buying some S&P calls and stuff, looking for that bounce off that 60, and we got flushed out. And there were weekly calls, so I thought they were shot. I was down about $300 on each of them, and I just thought that trade was gone. And Friday just happened to catch a great, great day on Friday. We had the jobs report come out. They give credit to the jobs report, but again, this market has been, doesn't have any market memory. One day doesn't lead to a follow-through, and sometimes, as we could see today being Monday, we pushed back up, and once we got back up here, we can notice our 60-minute time frame is again in an overbought level. So it's exactly what happened back here. We got back and we got a nice little pullback. So everything was telling us to look for that pullback, but maybe we get that bounce, maybe not. I think it's really a tougher call up here because we've been kind of trending up here, and we're having a hard time getting through some levels. There's all kinds of news out there. So it's hit and miss. It still feels strong. The market overall feels strong. You have this tendency, if we're not selling off hard, what else is there? It's either sideways, and sideways is actually a positive